This is the discussion of model 3 of the same chapter, chapter number 2, seed germination and the dispersal. Today's lesson is based on the discussion of dispersal of seeds. What is the meaning of dispersal of seeds? What are the different natural agents of the dispersal of seeds, such as dispersal by wind, dispersal by water, dispersal by animals, and the dispersal by the explosion. Let's start with first the meaning of dispersal of seeds. What is the meaning of dispersal of seeds? In general sense, we can say dispersal of seeds means the displacement of seeds from one place to another place. Or we can say in another sentence that dispersal of seeds is the method of scattering of the seeds of plant over the large distances. Again, I repeat, dispersal of seeds is the method by which the seeds of a plant are scattered over large distances from one place to another place. It is known as the dispersal of seeds. There are different natural agents of dispersal of seeds, and these agents play a very important role in dispersal of seeds from one region to the another region. What is the reason? What's the main reason behind this? As we know, all kind of plants can't walk around, right? That's why nature has developed this kind of methods for the dispersal of seeds, so that seeds can displace from one location to the another location. And the agents of dispersal of seeds are wind, water, animals, or by or through the explosion of fruits itself. These are the 4 different types of natural agents of dispersal of seeds. One by one, we are going to discuss in detail. The first one is dispersal of seeds by wind. The seed of orchid. The seed of orchid is carried from one place to another place by the wind. The reason is these seeds are very light in weight and they are as much fine as the dust. That's why they are transportable from one place to another place easily by the wind. And the example is orchid seed. The another type of example is the seeds of dandelion. The seeds of dandelion are displaced by adaptation. And what is adaptation? Adaptation, it is a special feature that enable the seeds to be carried far away from one place to another place by the wind. And by this adaptation, the seeds of dandelion are displaced or dispersed from one place to another place. What is the reason? The reason is the dandelion seeds have hairy growths. Consider this diagram. There is the hairy growth of the dandelion seeds, and this will in turn act as a parachute, and this will carry the seeds far away from one region to another region by the wind. To speak specifically, by the adaptation. Clear? And this will enable the seeds of the dandelion to be displaced from one place to another place. These two are examples of dispersal of seeds by the wind. The second agent is dispersal of seeds by water. Water is the second agent. Fruits like lotus fruit and the coconut fruits. The seeds of these two types of fruits are mainly dispersed by water. The reason is the plant of these two different types of fruits mainly grow either in the water or the nearer to water bodies. Clear? That's why these seeds of this kind of fruits are dispersed by water, because this kind of plant either live in water or they are very much nearer to the water bodies. And the second reason is the thick covering of this lotus fruit and the coconut fruit that enable these two kinds of fruits to float in the water. This is the another reason. Now the third agent of dispersal of seed is animal. By either throwing or by either excreting or excretion or by either dropping. Throwing, excreting or dropping. These are the three different methods by which animal can disperse the seeds of the plant from one place to another place. It is the general notion that we generally eat the juicy or fleshy part of fruit, right? And the seeds which are not eatable or which are not digestible in our body are mainly thrown away. By throwing, the seeds are dispersed here. Now, for the case of excretion, by or through excretion, only the stones and the pips. What are they? Stones are the hard covering of seeds. Stones are the hard covering of seeds. For example, like mango, cherry, and pips are the small hard seeds that are present inside a fruit. Example, orange, apple, etc. These two types of seeds are excreted. Reason is they are undigestible. And through this excretion, the seeds are displaced from one place to another place by excreting process. Clear? And that's why it is possible to produce the new plants in different locations. The examples of such kind of seeds are blackberry seeds, cherry seeds, apple seeds, etc. They all dispersed in this way, either by excreting or excretion and by throwing. Now another kind of dispersal of seeds is the agent is dropping, by dropping. Mainly here birds play important role to disperse the seeds through dropping. And the reason is only those seeds will be dispersed from one place to another place by this dropping method by the birds, which must have hook-like structure. Those seeds which will have hook-like structures will be dispersed from one place to another place through the dropping method by the birds, because this kind of seeds catch on the fur of the animals or the birds, and that will be carried away with either the bird or the animals. This hook-like structure of the seeds will help to catch on the fur of the animal, and it will in turn will help in dispersal of the seeds from one place to another place. And whenever they will get the right optimum or right conditions, they will germinate into new plants from one place to another place. This is the third method of dispersal of seeds by animal. Dropping is by birds, excretion and the throwing methods are by the animals. Clear? And the last one is, here you can see the stones, the meaning of stones and the pips. Clear? Now last one is the dispersal of the seeds by the explosion. Some plants have pods. Pods means outmost layer or the outmost covering. See here, this is the pod of the pea seeds. These are the pea seeds, and this is the outermost layer or covering of the pea. Clear? And this is known as the pod. So we can say that some plants have pods, and this pod will help in bursting out when the fruit ripe and dry. That means after ripening and drying of the fruits, the pods of the fruits will help to explode or burst into out the seeds, and this is known as the explosion of the seed, and it causes seeds to be thrown away rather than falling below the mother plant. Mind it, this explosion causes seeds to be thrown away rather than falling below the mother plant. What are the examples of such kind of seeds? Such as okra in the bitter ground and the peas. This was all about regarding the discussion of dispersal of seed and the agents of different agents of the dispersal of seeds. This is your exercise. You may answer it by yourself. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.